Best Sports Podcast, and today we're coming at you with the UFC 319 breakdown and some breaking news and all that going on in the UFC quick, because there's quite a bit of stuff going on. Like, if you guys saw the Paramount Plus, $7.7 billion is fucking crazy. The UFC is going to Paramount Plus starting next year, I believe, so 2026. It's done with ESPN. I don't know what it's going to do with the Dana White Contender Series and all that, but yeah, it's not going to Netflix, so that's kind of crazy. I'm kind of surprised, but I have Walmart Plus, so that's kind of fucking cool. Walmart Plus comes with Paramount Plus. I'm wondering what's going to happen with that, though, either way. Like, the prices are probably going to go up and all that, but I'm just excited. No more people pirating that shit or anything. I think that was the whole point of this, but that is the big news there for the UFC going to Paramount Plus. Also, Charles Oliveira's coming back in October to fight Rafael Plessis. What the fuck is going on there? The dude just got knocked out bad. It was like bad. Like, he got knocked the fuck out bad, took an extra hit on the ground. Like, he's coming back in October already against Rafael Plessis just because he wants to headline Brazil. That's kind of crazy. I'm glad the Bronx is coming back, but it's just fucking, I think that's way too fast. Also, if you guys didn't see, I did the breakdown for the UFC prelims yesterday, the early end of prelims yesterday for 319. The Bobby Green versus Diego Ferreira fight is off. I believe Bobby Green has pulled out. I'm not sure who. I think it was Bobby Green. I'm not sure why. But yeah, that is officially pulled out of the card and has been canceled. It is kind of crazy. I was really excited for that fight. But, you know, it is what it is. That one's out of here. Also, the DDP versus Khamzat. I'm just really excited for this. It's going to be a crazy fight. Let's go over here. Well, okay, wait, there's one more thing. I want to talk about the Hernandez fight last week. It's just like the middleweight's going on right now. The main event, clearly, middleweight. It's just kind of crazy to talk about. Like, Hernandez is on an 8-5 win streak. Dude isn't even close to sniffing the title contentions yet. He needs at least 1 or 2 more wins. But that dude's on an 8-fight win streak, and he's not even close. There's people like RDR, Kali Bahalio, or whatever you say his name, Emivov, DDP, like the champ, Khamzat. It's just so much. It's just kind of crazy, but the division is wild. I just wanted to point that out. But let's get over here. Let's get started with the first fight of the UFC 319 main card. We got a flyweight bout here between two ranked flyweights. Tim Elliot moving down. He is 20-13-1, 38 years old, going up against Kai Asakura, 21-5. He is 31 years old. Literally got put right out there to fight for the belt. Right in his UFC debut. The number 15 Kai, of course. Tim is the number ranked 11. Let's go over here, talk about Tim. He was pro in 2019. Let's go over here, load this up, and we'll click on his profile whenever it loads up so we can pull up his resume wherever it's at. Oh, should be up here. There we go. Tim Elliott, he was pro in 2019. He started with a draw. He was 0-2 after that. Then he proceeded to go on a 7-fight win streak. Got in the UFC. Lost his debut. He got cut or something after a little bit. He went on to FC Triton, won the champ there. Got in the UFC. Got in the TUF in 2016. Then got to the final, got in the UFC, lost to Demetrius Johnson, DJ. He is 9-1 in the 9-11 in the UFC. Great resume. Just look at this. Great resume. I'm just going to scroll up slowly. He is currently coming off a win. Well, you can kind of say kinda. He's coming off a win, but his most recent match was a grappling match. And the last time he's fought was in 2023. So this is his first fight in a while. Let's see how he does here. I didn't even know that. I didn't even have this on the notes. I just actually saw that. So that is crazy. So he is technically coming off a win 2 years ago, basically. Let's go over here. He has 3 KOs, 7 submissions, and 10 decisions. He has been submitted 6 times. Let's go over here and talk about his opponent, former champ in Risen. He is amateur in 2013 to 2014. Also, how do you say it? Risen or Risen? I think it's Risen, right? But he was 8-2 in amateurs, champ, pro in 2012, regional champ, got in Risen in 2017 to 2023, 13-3, was of course the champ there. He got in the UFC right away, in 2023, fought for the belt. I mean, 2024, my bad. Fought for the belt, lost to a choke. I kind of would have looked real bad in the UFC if he went out there and won. But that was he's coming off his first loss since 2021. 0-1 in the UFC, of course. 13 knockouts, powerful, 3 submissions, 5 decisions, and he has only been he has been knocked out 3 times and submitted once. I was gonna say only finished 4 times, but that's kind of a lot. Let's go over here. Look at their stats and all that. Elliot, veteran of the game, UFC blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Paul. He loves to scramble, go for takedowns, durable, has only been knocked out once. He is going down in weight. Let's see how he does there. Has no fucking power. Look at his fucking knockout percentage. I already showed you. I told you how many he has. He is getting older too at 38 years old. Going up against Kai, a former rising champ, fought for the featherweight belt right away. Just set him out there for the Wolves. Lost. He is orthodox striker, nice timing, counters really well, a lot of knockouts, a lot of knockouts. Look at that, 62% of his wins are by knockout. Let's see how he deals with the guys grappling, like Elliot, nice grappler, nice experience, UFC vet. He needs to watch out for the counters, Elliot does, if he wants to win here. Watch out for the counters, get the takedowns, take it over 2.5 rounds, maybe drag it on, see how it goes. I want to say, though, Kai gets it done here, takes it to decision, uses his pressure, keeps his distance, and lands the most damaging shots. I got Kai here winning by a decision. This is going to be a good one, but Kai will come back, I think. He got set out there against Alexander Pantoja right away. That's just kind of like a setup. I think he comes back. He's really good. He looked really good in Ryzen. If you go look at his fights, he's a beast. He's going to be a problem. He's going to get on the right track here and beat Tim Elliott, who hasn't fought in almost 2 years. Let's go over here and move on to the next fight that I'm so excited for. Let's move on over here and talk about it. We got a middleweight bout between the number 9 ranked Jared Killer Gorilla Connonier. He is 18-8 going up against Michael Venom Page, 23-3. Bellator veteran, MMA veteran, dude's a fucking beast. He's 38 years old. Connonier's 41 years old, veteran of UFC, while Michael Venom Page is a veteran of MMA / Bellator. This is gonna be great. This is going to be a great fight. I thought Michael Venom Page was ranked. I guess he's not ranked. I thought he was ranked number 15, but I guess he's not. I'm wrong over there, but let's go over here and talk about Connonier. He was an amateur in 2011. He went 2-2 there. Pro in 2011. Went 7-0. Got in the UFC in 2015. He lost his debut. He also has amazing fights to like Anderson Silva. Look at this. Jan Blachowicz, Dominic Reyes. He beat Anderson Silva. He fought for the belt versus Izzy in 2022. He lost that to a decision. He is coming off a big win by a knockout to Gregory Rodriguez. That is a big win. Before that, he was on a 2-fight losing streak. Literally, he was just trying to gatekeep the fucking thing. He was against Imamov, who's, title contender now. Actually, both of these guys are fighting each other. And was it Paris, I think? So, yeah, it's 2 guys that are just great. Probably for the title contender. Title eliminator right there for sure. Like I said, big win. He's 11-8 in the UFC. 10 knockouts, 3 subs, and 5 decisions. He has never been submitted. Let's go over here and talk about his opponent. MVP, 23-3, Michael Venom Page, Bellator vet. Pro in 2012. He went 13-0 till he lost to Lima. It was a nasty loss too. He was showing off. All his other fights were kind of cool because he was like showing off, doing the pokeball, dancing on him, just doing all these crazy shit. Like, if you remember, there's a whole bunch of, you just gotta look up Michael Venom Page and you'll see that. And then this guy Lima comes in here and just fucking leg kicks him, uppercuts him while he's on the way out, knocks him the fuck out. It was a nasty knockout. But still, he went 17-2 in Bellator. Somehow was never the champ there. He also fought Mike Perry. Right here. Here's the one where he fought for the interim belt. Lost it by a split. But then he fought Mike Perry and bare knuckle. He lost that to a unanimous decision or majority decision. So one of the judges gave it to him, I believe. But this is really impressive. Bare knuckle fighting against Mike Perry, who usually blasts people and breaks their fucking skull. Like, the fact that in the way that MVP fights, that was a great fight. The fact that it went to decision, I'm amazed. He got in the UFC in late 2024 and lost to Ian Machado Gary. He won his debut against Kevin Holland. He also has a win in grappling, which is kind of crazy because if you think about it, he's not really a grappler. He's also coming off a big upset against Bullet. Sheriff fucking Bullet. That's a crazy upset. He is 2-1 in the UFC, has 12 knockouts, 4 submissions, and 7 decisions. He is durable. He has only been finished once, and that was Chulima in the beginning. Like, not towards the beginning of his career, but like kind of towards the beginning of his Bellator career over here. Well, kind of, 2019. But let's go over here, get their stats, and break it down over here. Let's get into it. Dude, Connonier, great striker, powerful, so fucking powerful. Former heavyweight, former light heavyweight. He's now a middleweight. That is just crazy how he makes that weight cut. That's low-key probably like deadly. Like, he's probably losing a couple years off his life. He is a heavy hitter. He uses his clinch really well. Can knock anyone out with one punch. Literally just catches you, you're out. He is slower for sure. And now it shows here because MVP, like, I don't know, the fights MVP has fights. It's like, you gotta watch him fight. He doesn't throw as much, but he's just so awkward. Like I said, though, Connonier for sure slower, and let's see how his cardio is now that he is older, and the weight cut definitely affects his fucking cardio. How is he gonna deal with MVP's elite kickboxing and like his awkward stand/style? These guys are both old, but just there's a comparison here. Like, there's a big difference. I mean, MVP is just so flashy, does the jumping knees, the spinning strikes, elbows, nice movement. Looks really easy. Like, oh my god. Like, dude, Cheryl Bullet, they could go in there and be like, oh, this dude just jumps around and does nothing. I'm going to fuck him up. No, dude, if Cheryl Bullet couldn't touch him, if Cheryl Bullet couldn't hit him, touch him, or anything, yeah, there's no way that Jared's going to do that. I know that Jared can knock him out anytime, but there's just no way that Jared's going to catch him. If fucking Cheryl Bullet couldn't touch MVP, what do you think Jared Connonier's slow ass is going to do? Yeah, nothing. With that, by just literally just the fact that Cheryl Bullet couldn't hit him, I got MVP winning here. Jared is too slow. No way he's going to be able to deal with his awkwardness, like MVP's awkwardness. He never stands still. The dude's always fucking moving. At 41, was it 41 years old? Like, it's just fucking 38 years old. And it's just kind of fucking crazy. But, there's a but. I'm going to go with MVP winning by a decision. But the thing I'm scared about is the way Lima caught MVP. Like, I can see Jared catching him like that. Like, honestly, like, going in, like, he feints a lot. I'm just scared that Jared's power is gonna. All it takes is one touch. All it takes is one tap to your chin. One good fucking tap to the top of your head and you're done. Like I said, MVP feints in and out. All it takes is one tap to your fucking chin and you're out. Or Jared's big ass gets it fucking going, gets his wrestling going. If he gets MVP to the ground, no way MVP is getting up. MVP is smaller compared to Jared Connonier. Like, Jared is so big. Like, he just needs to get his wrestling going and he wins. But like I said, I still got MVP winning here by a decision. Let's move on to the next fight. We got a welterweight matchup between two ranked opponents. Jeff Neal, the number 11s, he is 16-6, going up against Carlos Prates, 21-7, the number 12 ranked opponent. This is the fight before the co-main event. This is going to be a banger. Carlos, of course, trains with the Fighting Nerds. This dude is a beast. Saw him fight in the main event in Kansas City where he lost to Ian Gary. Almost got it done at the end, but he did end up losing by a decision. Let's go over here and talk about the Nightmare. Carlos Prates, he is 21-7. He went pro in 2012. Got in the UFC. Well, no, he went pro in 2012. Got in one champ. When was that? Let's over here. He went 2-1 in that. Where did he get? Right there. 2-1 and one champ. He has Muay Thai fights. He has boxing fights. I mean, kickboxing fights in his career. This dude is amazing. He's been doing it all. He is the SFT champ too. He won against Charles Oliveira. Imagine the real Charles Oliveira. No, it's this random Charles Oliveira in Brazil or something. He got into LFA in 2022 to 2023, 2-0 there. He got in the UFC in 2024. He went on a 4-fight win streak, and then he is coming off his first loss since 2021, I want to say. 2019, actually. His first loss since 2019 to Ian Gary in the main event in Kansas City. Great card. It was an amazing card. Loved watching that. Would totally go see another event. But let's move on over here. Well, actually, he has, 16 knockouts, 3 submissions, and 2 decisions. Pretty sure 9 knockouts in the first. Let's go over here. 8 knockouts in the first. I thought it was 9. Let's go over here. Talk about his opponent, Neal. Hands of Steel, the number ranked 11th welterweight. This dude amateur in 2010 to 2012. He went 10-1, and that was the champ. He went pro in 2012. He got into LFA in 2017, won 1 fight there. Then he got into Dana White Contender Series in 2017, won that by a knockout. This dude has a lot of great wins. He got into UFC in 2018. He beat Belal Muhammad early in his career, Mike Perry. Couple great losses here to good people. Beat Vicente Luque, lost to Shavkat, Ian Gary too. So, he's just great. He is coming off a win, kinda. The guy got injured in the fight, but he's still coming off a win, counted a win. This dude has 10 knockouts, 2 submissions, and 4 decisions. He is 8-4 in the UFC. Let's go over here. Break this fight down. I'm actually really excited for this fight. This is I don't know how it's gonna go. Literally 2 strikers. One, I've been in the UFC a little bit longer. Just a beast. Hands of Steel for the that's why he has his name. But let's start it off here. Prates, he has 8 first round knockouts. I thought I saw 9, but it's 8 first round knockouts. Was on fire till he lost his last fight to Ian Gary in Kansas City. I might put some videos up here so you can see that. It was kind of cool. Great card, but we're not talking about that card. He is a Muay Thai stance, heavy hitter, and of course he smokes cigarettes, has nasty leg kicks. But the cigarette thing, people are always like, oh, he smokes cigarettes. But if he's been doing that his whole life, and he's still winning. He has a decent record of 21-7. Was 4-0 in the UFC till he went up against a title contender, probably maybe next around there, Ian Machado Gary. So you can't hold that against him. Went 5 rounds. But, it is what it is. He is coming off his first loss since 2019. Let's see how that goes. He's going to try to hunt down Neal here. Use his Muay Thai kicks, heavy strikes to prevent Neal from getting comfortable in the cage. While Neal over here, veteran of the UFC, amazing striker. This dude for sure wants to catch Prates while Prates is putting the pressure on him and all that. He needs to stay composed. Don't let the pressure get to him. Don't let Prates' pressure get in his head, which he's actually pretty good at. Neal stays comfortable. He doesn't really fold under pressure. Honestly, that might play a big factor here, but I still think Prates can get it done here by a knockout in the first or second round. I'm going to go with first or second round knockout. He is a little bit longer. I think he's a little bit longer than him. Yeah, he is. Going to use his length, taller. But I am scared that O'Neal might drag it on to the later rounds, a.k.a. the third. Gets it past the second. Carlos gets a little tired. I am scared that the longer it goes, the more it falls into Neal's favor. But I think Carlos Prates can get him out of here in the first or second. Not let Neal get comfortable in the cage. Let's move on to the co-main event. This is going to be another fucking banger. Let's go on and break this down because I'm so excited for it. We got a featherweight bout between the number 6, Lerone Murphy, the Miracle, 16-0-1, 34 years old, going up against a prospect, a veteran, a Bellator, just anything. You can call him a Bellator or something. 13-4, 28 years old, making his UFC debut, is Aaron Pico. People might not know him that much, but he was a beast. He is so young when he got in Bellator, has improved so much. Let's go talk about him over here in his career. Pro in 2017, Bellator prospect. He lost his debut as a pro in Bellator. He was there in 2017 to 2023. This dude has so many good fights in Bellator. Lots of great wins. 9 knockouts he has, 2 submissions, 2 decisions. Only losses, which are 4 of them, he has been finished in every single one of them. Been knocked out 3 times, submitted 1 time. This dude is on the spotlight here. Big spotlight. Let's see how he does in his debut wrestling background. Let's go over here and talk about his opponent, LaRon Murphy. This dude, the Miracle, 16-0-1, 34 years old. Amateur from 2014 to 2015. He went 4-0 as an amateur. He was pro in 2016. He has never lost. He was an FCC champ. His first fight in the UFC was a draw in 2019. He is 8-0-1 in the UFC. He has 7 knockouts, 0 submissions, and 9 decisions. He's never fucking lost. That is crazy. But like I said, Pico, big name, big spotlight here. Started in Bellator. He left pretty much after it went away. Had 1 fight in the PFL. He won it. He was 20 years old when he got in Bellator. So much improvement. Wrestling background. Also has 9 knockouts. Let's see how he deals with an undefeated fighter as LaRon Murphy over here. UFC level, really good striker, great at finding openings, decent takedown defense, not the best but decent. It's gonna get tested here. I haven't really seen him deal with someone like Pico's wrestling background, great wrestler, but I think Murphy is better at most stuff here. Definitely not the wrestling, 100% not the wrestling, but cardio wise I think Murphy's better. Striking rise, it's pretty close. I think Murphy's faster, definitely not as powerful, but I for sure think Murphy is the better, more technical striker, like I said. So I don't know. Let's just see how he does here. I'm really excited for this fight. It's gonna be hard to pick one here. It's like I just don't know how Murphy's gonna deal with Pico's wrestling, but I for sure think this goes past the first round. We'll see. I think the first round's gonna be mostly a test out round. Pico's going to have to settle in. Let's see how he does. Feel the atmosphere. It's going to be a really big difference. I never even think he's headlined a Bellator card. So let's see how he does. Headline, co-main eventing on a UFC 319. It's going to be a big moment. Let's see how the atmosphere is. This is Murphy's used to this stuff. It's just Murphy's done this walk multiple times. I don't know. And also, Bellator people have been doing bad. Pitbull, one of the greatest, went in there, got beat up. He's coming off a win to Dan Ige now, so that looks a little better. But then Patchy Mix goes in there. He got beat the fuck up terribly. I just think there's going to be a lot of him. A lot of pressure here. A lot of like, oh, damn, I got to go out there and show out. UFC debut in Chicago. Great card. One of the best cards of the year. Khamzat Chimaev versus DDP. Stacked, loaded card. And there's a co-main event. There's just a lot going on here. I think Murphy will wither the storm of Pico, and the lights will affect Pico. The big moments will catch up with Pico. Murphy will capitalize, win by a knockout or a decision. I just don't see, I don't know. I think Pico's really good. He's going to be amazing. I just really think that he's going to make some mistakes. The atmosphere, the crowd, just big difference. It's going to catch up to him. And Murphy will capitalize because he is undefeated and he is great. Let's move on to the main event, what we've all been waiting for. Let's go over here and start talking about it. We got the main event for UFC 319, the middleweight championship fight here. 5-round fight, of course. We got the challenger, Khamzat Chimaev, Boers, 14-0, going up against Dricus Duplessis, Still Knox, aka DDP, 23-2, the champ currently. Let's go be respectful and talk about the challenger first. He is the number 3 ranked middleweight pro in 2018. He has never lost. Started off with 10 finishes all in a row. Even in when he got into UFC in 2020, he still had a couple finishes there. He is a fucking beast. He also went 4-0 in Brave. He got fucked literally when COVID happened. COVID happened. He got fucked. He missed weight once over here. Where is it? He missed weight. Can't even fight. Had to fight Kevin Holland, was it? Yeah. But it was just after COVID, something happened. He said that I almost killed, like it could have killed him or something. He used to be very, very active. Like, where's it at? Let's go down here and just see. This dude was like, look how many fights he had. Right here, he had 3. Like, he was fighting a lot. Like, there was a point where he was going to be like the most active fighter or something. But COVID happened. COVID fucked him. This dude is fucking powerful, a beast, great resume. Almost lost, well, one to Usman, but could have lost that. If it 5-round fight, could have lost. Like 8-0 in the UFC if I didn't say that. This dude 6 knockouts, 6 subs, and 2 decisions. Never lost. Let's go talk about DDP. Still knocks the fucking champion of the UFC middleweight. Big dude, pro in 2013, I believe, and EFC. And if I'm correct, that's like where the Bellator people, the PFL Africa fighters are from. Well, a lot of them are from there. This dude's a beast. He got into UFC in 2020. Great fucking wins, dude. Great wins. Look at this. Look at all of these wins. All of these wins in the UFC. Come over here. Let's amazing big names, like just his last recent names, like Strickland, Izzy, fucking Strickland again, Robert Whitaker, Darren Till, even like just big fucking names. He beating ass, fucking beast. DDP 9-0 in the UFC. Great names. He beat Strickland for the belt in 2020. Was it 2024? 2020. Yeah, 2024. He beat him for the belt. Like I said, this dude has 9 knockouts, 11 subs, 3 decisions, and he has only been finished twice. He is durable. When was the last time he lost? 2018 was the last time he lost, and it was by knockout. That is insane. Let's go pull up these guys' stats. DDP, just wild, looks wild, literally fights sloppy, but is a beast. He has great middleweight fights, great middleweight wins. This dude could be a fucking light heavyweight. He could probably even be a heavyweight. I don't know. Something about DDP's coach has been ticking me off recently. This dude is talking so much shit. He's been talking out his ass. He's literally been talking reckless bullshit about Khamzat. Kind of bullshit. I get it. You're trying to get in his head, but yeah, DDP is a nice striker. He's a great wrestler, amazing, fast. Like, he's just good. But how is he gonna deal with Khamzat in the first round? Can he deal with Khamzat in the first round? Can he deal with Khamzat in the second round? Maybe even like a little bit of the third. Khamzat's been working on his cardio a lot, but like, I don't know. He's just Khamzat's been training with like these really good coaches in his cardio. He's a beast. I think it's gonna be improving a lot. Amazing cardio coaches. Dude's an amazing striker too. But DDP's coach says otherwise. I don't know. I think he's just trying to get in Khamzat's head to strike more and not to wrestle. I think he doesn't want Khamzat to go and wrestle right away. I think he's saying all this dumb shit that Khamzat shouldn't even be a MMA fighter because he has no fucking hands. He's slow or something. I'm like, the dude's 14-0. Look how many knockouts he has. It's just like, what the fuck are you even saying? I think he just wants him not to wrestle right away, and low-key wants him to strike. It's like a little scare tactics to make him strike more. I don't think it's going to work. But if DDP wants to win here, he needs to get past the third. There's no way DDP wins in the first or second. DDP needs to get past the third if he wants to win here. Really test out Khamzat's cardio here, because Khamzat won't change. He's not going to change. I don't think he is. I think he's going to come out guns fucking blazing and try to get him out of here. I honestly haven't been this excited for a fight since, like, honestly, I don't even know when. Like, I'm really excited for this because it can go either way. I could totally see Khamzat getting it done fast, easy, under 30 seconds maybe. I can see him getting it done in the first or second, but I could also see this being a fucking dragging out fight. DDP survives, drags it out, do what he does, looks sloppy, looks weird, and gets it done by looking wild and wins. But I do think that Khamzat will win here by, well, no, hold on. What if Khamzat wins by decision? I wonder what the odds for that are. Bet they're fucking pretty high. Because what if Khamzat wins the first, second, third, and then he just somehow survives the fucking fourth and the fifth, and he wins by decision? You know, like, I could totally see Khamzat having enough to win the first 3 rounds. But what if he does win by a decision? I still think Khamzat pulls it off. He wins here. He's just so good, undefeated. I think people are just speaking out their ass. People are trying to hype the fight up, trying to say all this. It's closer than it looks. It's closer. No, it's not. Khamzat's undefeated. Khamzat wins here by by a submission or a decision. Like, I just don't see DDP. It's just too sloppy. I can honestly see Khamzat getting it done here in the first round. I think people, like I said, hyping it up, trying to make a big thing out of something that's not really a big thing. It's a great fight, don't get me wrong, but Khamzat's going to dominate here like he always does. That dude's a fucking beast. If you didn't see that video of him walking up to DDP, the dude's so much bigger than DDP. And do you know how big DDP is? Like, how are these guys going to cut weight? It's insane to me. I think Khamzat wins here. Let's go here. Talk about the recap. But Khamzat, new fucking middleweight champ. Let's go down here. Scroll down from the main card. If you guys didn't check out, go check out the prelims I did yesterday. Bobby pulled out, like I said, of the card. There's a short Whoa! Okay. I guess, how do I even come at this? What the fuck? Okay. I mean, I'm not going to break it down, but this guy just found the Dana White Contender Series, and he's making his debut against Eric Nolan. Oh, my God. I mean, I know who's going to win here, but all right. This is crazy. Let's get into the recap here. Breaking news right there. Insane. I got, though, Kai winning here against Tim Elliot. Tim Elliot hasn't fought in a while. Kai's a beast. Fought for the belt right away. He's an upcomer. I got Michael Venom Page. Too fast. Cheryl Bullock couldn't touch him. Jared Connonier ain't going to touch him. I got Carlos Prates getting it done here in the first or second. Either way, he'll win here. Neal, he's a beast, veteran of the game. I just don't see him winning against Carlos Prates. Prates gets it done there. I got Lerone Murphy pulling off the upset. Aaron Pico, too many lights, gonna be bright. I think he's gonna make a couple mistakes. Murphy capitalizes. And for the middleweight the middleweight championship bout here, we got Khamzat Chimaev gonna win. Make it look easy. Get DDP out of there. New. You're going to hear at the end. But either way, that is it for my breakdown. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Go check out my PFL breakdown. I have an edit for the PFL. I also have to go check out my UFC early prelims/prelims breakdown. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great day.